Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. This is a video series I do called Transfer Tuesday, where every Tuesday I share our goals and how we are approaching them. And in the past weeks I've been talking about our goal of paying down our mortgage to be able to drop the PMI insurance. And I talked about how we still had almost, at that time, something in the nines, 9,000 some dollars to go in order to reach that goal by the end of the year. Well, we're going to have a little bit of a plot twist here. And when I think of pivot, it reminds me of the Friends episode when they're trying to get that couch up the stairs and yelling pivot. But we have decided to kind of switch things up a bit. So I had listened to a YouTube video from the Money Guys. The Money Guys. Now I'm blanking. And I'm going to actually find that video and link it in the description below so that you can watch it too. But they had answered questions from different fans of the show. And one of them was talking about whether it made sense to pay extra towards the mortgage to drop the PMI. And it was really fascinating clip because it talked about really looking at that money and where it can be better spent. And I knew that, we have a very low interest rate on our mortgage, and I knew it wasn't really going to really save us much by working towards this goal. And I guess I knew that, but listening to this really made me think things differently. So they talked about if you still want to achieve that goal, then maybe instead of paying directly towards the principal every month, that instead you were to put that money in a brokerage account, and then once you had enough money in there, then you could sell that and use that to pay it off, because you could be potentially earning more in interest than you are in just that little bit of paying down the principal. So I thought that was interesting, and also just keeping in mind other ways of saving money or investing money that might give you a better return on your money. So after listening to that episode and having my husband listen to it, we have decided to not continue to pursue as aggressively paying down that mortgage to drop the PMI, because as I've talked about, the PMI portion is only $48 a month. And really our goal is still to be mortgage debt-free at some point. But I think right now we're going to prioritize some other goals instead. We do, regardless of how aggressive we've been trying to achieve this goal, we do still pay extra on principal every single month by $100. So even if we continue just with that, we would still be able to drop the PMI by like the end of next year. So I think that's the route that we have decided to go. So for now, I have mentioned our other big goal of trying to save $20,000 in a savings account, a high yield savings account. So I think for now, that is the goal that we are going to continue to pursue. So that is what I chose to do this week for Transfer Tuesday. I have transferred $500 into that high yield savings account. And we will continue to just build that money. There's been some other things kind of at play, and I'm not sure exactly what that money is going to be used for 100% at this point. There's some options. So for now, we're just going to continue to save up that money, and because it is in a high yield savings account, we do earn better interest on that, so it's really a good place to put additional savings, even if it's short or long term, because we are getting a better savings rate than we do in our standard account. So all of that to say, this week for Transfer Tuesday was $500 into that account, which would put us at about $1,500, I believe, in there on our way to saving $20,000 in that account. So I need to make this short and sweet. I've got kids in the background playing games, and we have other things to get done today. We are going to be heading out of town, so I hope you have a great week, and I will see you again next week.